It was push it.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Talk to Thursday.
Contact.
Hello. Oh, what's going
Y'all
on?
remember that.
It is, you guessed it, it is Thursday.
Toxic
That's
Thursday.
right, 10:10
Bitch, you guessed
on the
it.
dot, February 2nd, 2023. The company's back in full effect, and we are here to talk about some more shit that's going on. I got a lot of stuff to talk about. Hope everybody's good. Got me, got Izzo, got Nick, got Ron, Rich, and got that evil Sosa. I don't know, I was about to say Ron just now, but got Rich and got that evil Sosa.
Right.
I don't know.
Get him, Lavelle.
Situation.
Who the fuck is Lavelle?
I have no idea.
Lavelle.
Lavelle Crawford?
Oh shit. Okay. But hopefully everybody's been having an amazing week so far. We are now into February. It is time for all the people who have shaky relationships to start sweating because Valentine's Day is around the corner and you are gonna fuck it up.
I'm good to go.
I'm good
Izzo's fault I be drunk.
go.
Oh, I'm good to
Before
go.
we start, it's Izzo's fault I be drunk.
Huh?
It's Izzo's
He's
fault I
blaming
be
you for
drunk.
his alcoholism.
How is it my fault?
Because you taught me how to drink shit neat.
Oh, I did. You're welcome.
Okay, your fault. Okay, next topic.
I was supporting the veterans.
I don't know. Teach him a new skill. Teach him a new skill.
I got him speech. I don't know.
I can't say nothing.
I don't know where that
You can't say shit to that.
I don't know where that came from. And I'm not even halfway done with the one or two I'm gonna have.
Okay. Valentine's Day. I'm sorry. Let's go.
But anyway, yeah, Valentine's Day, you're gonna start seeing a lot of pink and a lot of purple and a lot of hearts and candy and chocolate and shit.
What do you mean start seeing?
Dude,
Well, you're already seeing it.
That was 2 weeks ago.
What's funny is those aisles
Thank you.
don't get touched until a day or two before or the
Thank
day
you,
of.
Rich.
I'm the day after guy. I'm the day after
Oh,
guy.
I mean,
because
that's
75%. 75%
I don't like
off all
chocolate,
Reese's.
so I'll pass.
I'm down.
You don't.
I'm gonna stock
You
up
don't
on
like
Reese's
chocolate?
like I always do.
Oh, I like my women, yes.
Oh,
But
okay.
I don't
Like
like
coffee.
chocolate candy. No.
I'm with you on the chocolate candy.
Yeah, I'm cool on chocolate candy.
Y'all don't even like Reese's? Like, come on, man.
I can't eat
Reese's?
peanut butter, so
You can't eat peanut butter.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. That's me.
Oh yeah, you too, right, Nick?
Yeah.
Yeah, both of us.
Allergic to everything. Are you allergic to helium too, motherfucker? God damn.
No,
Sorry.
that's random.
Just throwing it out there. Sorry.
I hate you.
I'm about to say, damn, that'd be hurtful. I wouldn't get nothing from the dentist's office when I was a kid. You used to get the balloon.
You dead.
Right.
I had to give you the Danny DeVito. I had to give you the not the Danny DeVito. What's his name?
Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Shit, never mind. Anyway,
I was thinking the twin. Sorry, I don't know.
what's the other guy.
No. I hate that movie.
Joe Pesci.
No, it's the main guy with the mole and
De
the
Niro.
Fockers guy.
You know Robert De Niro.
Oh shit! Hey, Brian racist as fuck. He went from DeVito to fucking Pesci, De Niro, maybe Pacino, goddamn Scorsese. What the fuck, dude?
Damn.
Racist.
Anyway, so our first topic, we're gonna hit this real quick just because it's a fun topic and it was amazing to watch this thing explode. Beyonce has decided to go ahead and drop the tickets for her Renaissance concert. She started selling them on the 1st of February, Black History Month, of course. And the first is when everybody's rent's due. And she didn't give a shit. So she was like, I'm gonna drop these $1,000 tickets, and y'all want to buy these tickets because y'all are hypnotized by Beyonce for some reason. I don't understand it. She's a performer. She's a really good performer, but
You got to remember too. It's also the first of the month.
So it's Robin.
It's
what
tax
up?
time.
And it is tax
going on,
time.
And
Robin?
it's tax time.
yeah, she's smart. She waited till tax time to drop them tickets and to do the concert. And I'm pretty sure she planned all that shit.
That's
pretty
why-
sure.
Because you have to get your W-2 by the end of the month.
Right. And that's why in March.
Got mine 2 days ago.
That's why in March you're gonna look at your bank account and be like, where the fuck did my money go?
Oh, well, at least you'll be able to say all the women and turn your hands back and forth. She's still doing that song. But as close to South Carolina as she's getting is going to be Raleigh, Charlotte, and Atlanta.
Oh, really?
She's probably banned.
Because who the fuck would come to South Carolina?
Oh, wow.
Well, she came to South Carolina before and tore up
on
the field,
accident.
remember?
On accident.
She came on purpose.
Hey, do you know where?
From
Do
what I
you know?
understand-
Do you know actually where she's performing at in Raleigh? Because I just need to know what day I need to stay away
I'm
from
assuming
that
the NC State Stadium. I'm assuming the NC State Stadium. Because didn't they
So the
perform there
PNC
before?
the PNC
Something.
Arena.
No, the stadium.
Oh shit, you're right.
This is Beyonce.
Sorry, my bad.
An arena.
My bad.
They would have to do 5 shows for her.
Yeah, you're right.
They did it because when she came to Columbia, it was
What's that? Something like Carter Fiddley or some shit like that.
It wasn't at William Bryce.
Yeah, it was at William Bryce. I was shocked as hell it came there. There's not a lot of content at William Bryce anymore because not a lot of artists that big anymore.
Right.
Exactly. That's the point.
Because back in the day, like I still remember Guns N' Roses, U2, and Metallica coming.
What?
That was the biggest ones I remember.
Oh,
and like
wow.
Kenny Chesney. Yeah, in like 92, they all came.
Yeah.
And it was packed.
Shit.
Like they were on, that was a different time. That's
yeah,
why
right.
People don't know how big artists were. These artists are small compared to.
You got to remember,
and
remember because back then the only way you got to see their music,
That's
YouTube
true.
didn't exist back then.
That's true.
MTV was like not on demand. You had to wait until your song came up.
Yeah.
But I kind of think it's the death of rock music too, because rock.
Oh well, I
just
think
isn't what
she
it
might
is.
have. She might have dropped the Raleigh one because I don't see it on her thing no more.
It should
It
be on there.
says
They did add
Charlotte
shows
at Bank of America. She's
Mhm.
doing 2 at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta.
Yeah, she's doing 2 in Houston. It's like Reliance Stadium or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
She only had 1 in Houston. That's her hometown, but she added another. She added another somewhere. She added like 2 in a couple of different places, back to back.
Yeah.
She did it here at Met
Robin
Stadium.
says she did it here at Met Stadium. That's what she needs, 600,000 in a day.
Oh, Robin's in New York.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I've seen that stadium from LaGuardia. That's about as close as I got.
Yeah,
to
same
it.
here. Yep.
Oh, LaGuardia,
yeah.
you'll see it right across the water.
Oh yeah, you're gonna get money at their stadium. Oh damn, for real.
Yeah. So, I mean, this is probably going to break a lot of people. It's going to put a lot of people's financial plans on hold and off track.
Not me.
It is. No, yeah. Well, yeah, of course not us, but
Do any
Go
of
ahead.
y'all ladies like Beyonce like that?
Not
Or
like
would they
that.
casually go if the opportunity came up?
Arlene's already
with
saw.
before.
She's
Sorry.
already seen her once. So
Chicky-
Oh,
we're
so
good.
that she's good.
yeah.
Chicky will go.
Yeah.
But
she's
so
not
y'all are
dying.
like, oh, if the opportunity was like, it was like, oh, the ticket's
Yeah.
like $50 to $100. Yeah, why not?
Well, my
But
girl
past
went.
that-
Probably so. Probably so. Yeah.
She-
If that,
My
I
girl
go to
went
2.
when they were at. My girl went
You go
when
to
they were
200?
at.
I go to 200
when they were down
Okay.
here.
So, I'm sorry, Brian.
Yeah.
We talked over you. Say that again.
Oh no! My girl went when they were down here, but somebody like had a ticket, an extra ticket,
Yeah.
and she went.
I thought about.
But she
going,
said, I think they
if
said the
you know
tickets
what
were
I mean.
200 then.
I mean,
Why
but
not?
that's- for
That's
Beyonce,
Like, I respect her. Her music.
I'm
ain't
not a
really
fan,
for me,
right?
but I respect.
I'm not
her
a fan,
big
but
time.
that's not a lot. 200.
Right.
Mhm. No,
But,
it's not a lot. Now, personally, I wouldn't pay it for any. I can't think of anybody alive right now that I would pay 200 to see.
Oh, also, hold on 1 second. I'm just laughing because 200, that's nothing. Imagine us saying that back when we were in college. 200.
Well,
we
we
like,
got jobs and savings accounts now.
right.
I was getting it then though. So it doesn't
They're
matter.
putting on Cap One.
Sosa was
credit card.
outside.
Yeah, Clark. Hey,
I was outside.
don't sleep on that.
They're gonna be
Klarna.
paying $10
no.
a month. Hell no,
You know what's
$10
funny
a month
about
for 10 months.
Klarna and Afterpay? Most
yeah.
people got it, but it's like I don't want to see it go.
Right.
And I don't want to pay interest on putting it on my credit card.
Right.
That's
Now-
the rule.
What pissing me off? What
Nikki,
pissing me
what's
off
up?
is I paid less than 0. Oh, okay, shit.
Are you reading with your finger?
No. No, I got my hand on my beard, motherfucker. I am not fucking Glorilla.
I just want to
Wait a minute, well, Tamika, how close were you to the stage when you
Sorry,
paid
Rich.
whatever you paid to come to be like? Were you far back? Because from what I
You don't put
understand,
that on me.
the $600 tickets. What's going on, Rob?
So, Rob,
From
Rob.
what I understand, the $600 tickets are nosebleed. How close were you?
it's gonna take a minute for her to
Yeah,
answer.
so what
but
I'm gonna say, yeah, the $600 tickets are nosebleed.
I'll say one
Yeah, I
thing.
know.
Wasn't very close, but I was close enough. Okay, cool.
Our 400 and Glenn Fry's.
Eagle
dead.
tickets are 4.
Which one is Glenn Fry, the lead singer? I don't know the Eagles like that. That might be one of the few humans on earth.
Okay.
yeah, they're going to Super Bowl.
So
Oh,
I would
wrong
say one
Eagles.
thing.
Oh, he's talking about the. I thought he's talking about the Eagles. Like
He was.
I was
man,
confused as fuck. You put me in a blender. I was like,
The one
what?
with talent.
No, he was.
Oh, okay.
I was trying to get on the list to get the Lovers and Friends tickets in Vegas to take Chicky. Man, ain't no fucking way. That
Well,
shit
how
was
much-
sold out quick. And I'm on a waiting list like 400 back.
And that is, wait a minute. Now,
I'll be that.
so tell me who's on the Lovers and Friends tour, though.
Every
Everybody-
goddamn body, man.
But the problem
Everybody.
is it's one day, which is odd. It should
And-
be
Right.
Friday through
But
you
Sunday.
gotta go-
Usher still has Usher
Herpes.
still's doing
Yeah, he
his
does. But he's
residency,
still
right?
making money. Yeah. Yeah, he got herpes and is still making money. It doesn't matter.
I said the residency. not-
again. So
Cancel.
Let it burn. Let it burn. Let it burn.
there's so many sound bites tonight, and we only 10 minutes in, yo.
Jesus. But anyway, everybody that's coming in, thank you so much.
So,
We got people coming in and out, so appreciate. Usher does not have herpes. Look at that, they're gonna stand.
Thanks. You
first
capable
of
for your
all,
man.
How do you know?
I don't want to know from firsthand experience. I don't care.
Because for him to have it, he's being a
As
kind
far as
of
I know-
reckless out here.
Oh shit.
So it's
Okay.
redacted.
Yeah.
Mannies and petties are up to. What is Robin talking about?
$300 now, bundles. That's people making money off this Beyonce shit. They was like, hey, you want your nails done? $700.
Right, yeah.
Hey,
Mhm.
Billion. Hey, I'm gonna tell my daughter, hey, get that money. Shit. $700.
I did
Shit.
hear somebody
Your
say,
daughter about to have a box.
I heard somebody talking about,
Charlotte.
but I heard somebody talking about the cover, like the picture she has up of her sitting on the horse, and it was like, is she selling tickets or ass? Because she ain't got shit on the back of the horse.
Both.
I'm a look.
You said what?
I said I'm a look.
Mm.
That's
He
it.
can say that.
Yeah,
I
I'm
ain't
free to
said
say.
But, yeah, they're,
as the commercial says.
You spoke with your
I
eyes.
say what we need to do is go ahead and get some t-shirts, some of them Gideon t-shirts, and put Beyonce across them and just stand outside in Charlotte and
What
just
kind
sell
of
them
t-shirts?
bitches for like $40 a pop.
What kind of t-shirt?
Witty
say it?
Hutton
Gideon?
shirts.
Witty Hutton.
You remember that?
Hell yeah.
If you're a Martin fan, you know that joke.
Yeah.
Man, I quit. I
So,
think I'm
Right, this
right.
show's already gone off the rails.
It's been
Yeah, we're off the
rails.
rails. Sorry, guys. So yeah, this is going to be
Not
a
bad,
huge
not bad.
event, and I'm pretty sure they're selling out now. I don't know how they're going to do as the tour goes. If they're just putting all the tickets on sale now, or are they going
I
to?
want to backtrack real
Yeah.
quick because y'all
That's the
said
album given to Timberlake, huge tree.
Wait a minute.
Now, Jessica Biel has it. Where has she been? She's disappeared off the face of the earth. I don't see her on shit.
Jessica Alba. Oh, she gave it to her kids, so she's out of the picture.
Wow.
It's faded.
I said I said
Wow.
Jessica Biel.
You should,
I said I
She-
forgot
She
about her.
probably has it too. She gave it to whoever.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Well, I mean,
Damn,
Jeter
they just
kind of
pass it
fucked
around
everybody.
Hollywood like that.
I mean, that's what I hear. Hell, rappers do it.
I didn't know about cheaters though.
I mean, come on, man. Future gave it to fucking Sierra. Sierra gave it to Russell Bumass. The kids got it. It's cool. Whatever.
So that explains why he threw the interception in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
No.
Jock
That
itch.
means that
No, he's
is
just stupid,
why
I
he
know.
didn't give it to goddamn Marshawn Lynch in the goddamn Super Bowl.
That ain't his call.
That
No,
audible
don't-
motherfucker.
You know what? I shouldn't even brought that up because see, I'm about to get triggered.
I
I
swear to
triggered
God.
myself.
You know what? Nick lost $20,000 on that goddamn Super Bowl, man.
I just hated the
Yeah.
Patriots. So
Bitch ass. You know, I'm good.
So anyway, and I said this after we talked about the Beyonce thing in our chat. I said Lil Wayne has also announced his tour, and nobody wanted to say that's cool.
Because Wayne got
Why?
AIDS, herpes, gonorrhea,
Why?
he got all that shit. We don't.
He
give a
doesn't have
fuck.
talent.
I'm saying, you know,
He doesn't have talent. He doesn't have
Just
skills. He
saying,
has a lot of
you know,
drugs.
Wayne got his
Right, Nick.
tickets on.
He's
there,
got
too.
Brian. He's got zero talent, but he's got herpes, AIDS, gonorrhea, fucking swine flu, H1.1, COVID. He got all
and
that.
H1N1, not .1.
This man
Not an
said-
IP address.
Yeah.
Sound like a MAC
So-
address.
Yeah. So Brian, to sum it up, no one was interested. Sorry, man.
Yeah, no, I got you. I got that.
Okay.
I did pick
Fuck
that up.
that
Okay.
bitch.
Exactly. Okay.
But
on
topic, shout out to Lauren London because I think she did good on You People. So
Yeah,
You People
I
was a good
felt she
show.
did too.
Yeah, it
I'm
was
gonna watch it
way
this
better than I
weekend.
thought it was going to be because I was ready to cut it off, but it kept me.
Wait, you talking
kept my
about
attention.
You People?
The Eddie Murphy?
it actually
Very
I saw-
predictable, but the jokes kept you in there.
I
What?
saw the second half of it because I walked in. Arlene was watching it. Yeah, it was.
Man,
I watched the first half. Like the first half is hilarious.
First half is better.
Yeah.
I think it got me in the first 10 minutes.
I'm gonna watch it this weekend. So okay.
I think it got me in the first 10 minutes. I was like, I'm in. I'm good.
And it did a good job of making both sides seem like they were doing way too damn much to prove each other wrong.
I mean, that's
So it wasn't it's the truth. I mean, it wasn't black heavy and it
that's
wasn't
an interracial
white heavy.
relationship. No, that's
Yeah.
exactly what it is.
Yeah, I thought Julia Louis-Dreyfus did a great job.
Oh my god,
She
I
had
used to
me
hate her.
dying. She had me
Yeah.
dying. Eddie was funny as hell too. Jonah was funny, but I thought she was the funniest person.
Eddie
She's
is
awesome.
funny. Eddie
She was-
is hilarious when he is being a jackass. When he being
Who?
mean, like just a dick in the movie, he's
Yeah.
hilarious.
Who?
Eddie Murphy.
Oh
Do
yeah.
y'all,
So that's
do
what
y'all
he needs to
realize that
stick
they?
to.
Do y'all realize both of them were on a season of SNL together?
Who?
They crossed over one season.
Are you serious?
Julia Louis-Dreyfus and Eddie Murphy. Yeah, back in the day.
Really?
Yeah, they
No, I
crossed
didn't
over.
catch that.
Yeah, they were on a season together.
Mm-hmm.
A whole
Yeah.
season, not just an episode.
No, a whole season. They were a whole
Holy
season together.
shit.
Oh, you didn't know
No,
Julia
They've
Louis
had
was part of the
skits and
cast?
everything together.
I
Yeah, I didn't
catch
realize that either.
Yeah, because she was on that show young. They were young as hell at the time. They both were
Eddie
in
was
their
19 years
early.
old.
Yeah, she might have been 2021.
Eddie
they
was
were
19
young.
when he did Saturday Night Live.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
absolutely. She was like 2021. She wasn't old either. Like that's why they're so fucking talented. They had
That's-
it quick.
Mm.
They had it
And
early.
and secondly, that's why, and I love the guy Pete Davidson. I love him, but he didn't do anything special because Eddie already did that shit.
Yeah,
So
he progressively got better. At first,
Yeah,
I didn't get
of
him.
course,
I didn't see his purpose on the show.
but still, Eddie was still 19. Can you imagine if you just got out of high school? You're on Saturday Night Live. Are you fucking serious? So, yeah, Eddie did that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So yeah, if you hadn't seen it, watch You People. It's good. I thought it was good, personally. So
Yeah,
Had
shout
to.
out to Nia Long.
Netflix.
Nia
I mean-
Long had some death stares in that movie.
I get to
Right.
Robin's point. I get that, but I'm pretty sure Nunu didn't want to kiss Jonah.
it was kind of weird when they were kissing and shit. It was like,
Well,
I
Yeah.
will say that the ending was probably the weakest part of that movie because it was like,
I mean,
well, let's wrap this shit up, B.
hey,
Yeah.
I mean,
I
That
can't
gavel up
remember where
beat.
I saw it, but they mentioned something about that of her kind of still dealing with like her kids and the Nipsey thing and
It's-
stuff like
it's-
that.
I get it, but
Yeah,
okay. So the
because
flip
this
side
is
to
her
that
first
is-
anything since then.
The flip side to that is, I'm pretty sure Leah didn't want to kiss Jet Li ugly ass either. So in Romeo Must Die. So
I don't think I've ever watched that movie all the way through.
At first,
Uh,
you don't
that was
succeed.
that was an awkward romance. too.
Thank you, Brian. Yes,
Yeah.
She couldn't even been that old. How old has she been? Because she died at like what, 23 maybe?
I mean,
Yeah.
it was only like 2 years before that. Jet Li was
Mhm.
48.
Yeah.
Because what was the last
That's
movie?
why
The last movie was the vampire thing, right? Queen of the
Yeah,
Damned?
Queen of the
Damned.
Damned. I've never seen that.
Garbage.
Yeah.
It's hard for me to watch stuff like that after people die. It's weird.
It's funny you said that because
Okay,
I'm,
so
I'm
I got-
here watching 42, and I just watched Black Panther. I'm sorry, Wakanda Forever.
I've seen it already. I could do that. I'm saying if I've never seen it, it's
I'm
hard to do.
not gonna ruin it for Nick. I'm all set to watch certain parts, and other parts fuck me up, and I'm like,
gotcha.
Oh yeah.
So okay, so that's a side topic I can talk about here. So if you have somebody that you do like in entertainment, singing or rapping or acting, and they suddenly pass away, is there like a time frame before you can go back to what they were doing and watch it or listen to it again, or do you immediately watch movies that might have come out after that person had died?
Let me ask you this question on top of that. Are they currently like actively acting, or are you talking about someone who's like been in the game for a while, kind of retired, then they pass away?
Actively doing their craft.
That's a good question. Okay.
So pretty much like Chadwick. Like Chadwick Boseman.
Chadwick, okay.
That's tough, man. Chadwick is tough.
Because I mean, how many movies came out after Chadwick? After Chadwick died, did the Black Bottom movie, did that come out after he died or before?
That was before, I think.
I don't know.
I think it was like right.
I think it's right.
It was
like I think it was
somewhere right then.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll say one thing. When Robin Williams died, I went back and watched Good Will Hunting and The Poet. Poet is what's the name of it?
Dead Poet
Society. I went back and watched those two back to back.
Mm-hmm.
But he had not. It's been a while since he had been on stage actively.
Right.
But Chadwick was like, he just did the Vietnam movie and then now you're dead.
I still need to see
the Five. Yeah, the Five Bloods is really good.
It's like, what the fuck just happened?
As a matter of fact, that one came out after he died. Yeah,
that one did.
He died, and then they
released that one did. Yeah.
I still haven't seen that movie.
And I still want to watch 21 Bridges, but I haven't because I got that. You know what I mean? I can watch movies that he made while he was alive. It's tough to watch movies that, all right, I haven't watched it yet and he's dead. So,
yeah. Did any of you like wait and watch? I'm not being funny, but Fast and Furious after Paul Walker died. Did any of you wait and watch that last one?
No, I watched it when it came out.
No, I saw it as soon as it came out. Actually,
yeah, same here. Yeah, I did.
I feel like I might have saw it with some of y'all. I'm not sure.
I
don't think I saw it by myself.
I honestly don't remember.
Yeah,
yeah, I watched it when it came out. Now, to be fair, it's not like the movie came out like the following weekend. Now, I mean, it took some time.
Yeah.
Well,
so, but if it came out that weekend, would I probably watch it? I don't know.
I think with me, if it's like music, I treat it differently because if it's an album that wasn't going to be put out if this person didn't die, I don't listen to it because I don't feel like they gave the okay for those songs. It feels like a money grab by the label.
You know what? I can see that.
I can see that.
One thing though.
Go ahead, Sosa.
Not talking shit, not being mean, not being ugly. But I feel like I'm a driver. I'm this, I'm that, whatever. Paul Walker, on top of that, I appreciate the art, meaning movies.
Mm-hmm.
I don't ever feel like I was touched by Paul Walker. No homo, pause, whatever.
Yeah, like he wasn't like someone you like connected with.
You know what I mean? Like
that's what I was gonna say. I didn't connect with him and don't know many movies with him in that. Outside of that,
the only thing I know is really.
Let's be honest. Let's be honest. Let's be honest.
Yeah, I forgot about it.
All the movies. All the
he
scenes.
Couldn't act.
No,
was not.
Let's be honest. All the scenes he was in Fast and Furious, you could physically pick him up and put anybody in that role. It wasn't.
You could put me in that motherfucker. And I could do. First of all, I don't need no stunt driver, and I could kind of fucking act my way out of a paper bag. No disrespect.
Yeah, but you got to say family like 1,000 times though.
Well,
family.
I mean, fuck it, man. I'm a shade darker. I'm bald. I'm 8 inches shorter. I don't give a fuck.
Pause.
So
yeah, definitely pause.
So you're Vin Diesel. Is what you're saying.
Shut up. But
that's
you
pretty
just
much
been
what
his
you
brother.
Right.
Yeah.
But with Chad,
and you definitely could play Vin Diesel's role.
You actually would have played a better Vin Diesel brother than fucking John Cena or whoever that was.
What
they
the
had playing
fuck was that about?
John Cena. Yeah, that was
John Cena.
That was whatever. But with Chadwick, obviously I'm not black, but Thurgood, James Brown, Jackie Robinson. I can at least, oh my God, like this dude opened the door for us. Like if they can do it and they've been fucked for 400 years, maybe we can do it. You know what I mean? Like people got to understand the civil rights movement is just not black people. It's everybody. It's, oh shit, if they can do it, maybe fucking we can do it. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
you're good. Jackie and who did I say? James Brown. Like, you didn't just do medicine. You didn't just do sports. You didn't just do music. You did every fucking body.
Agreed.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Chadwick touched. If he doesn't touch your soul and inspire you, something's wrong with you. Just die.
And to be selfish,
Oh,
he
wow.
reps South Carolina.
And he's from goddamn Anderson. Fuck Clemson, but he's from Anderson, South Carolina.
And he would, and just I would, for my wife, he went to Howard. So
Oh
I
shit!
agree.
And he went to Howard.
Yeah, he went to Howard. Mhm.
I got rep that.
I think, if I'm not mistaken, his wife is also from Greenville, and I think she went to. I'm sorry, in 42, and she went to Howard too as well. I don't remember.
True.
Bag.
I didn't know if Rob was still watching. Rob's still watching.
Sorry, Rob, but
Hey, Rob.
I mean, if I go to school for free in South Carolina, it's not going to be Clemson.
He
Am
said
I
he's going to
really-
the Citadel.
No, goddamn, hell no. I beat the shit out of every teacher and every goddamn person in that school.
Oh yeah, speaking of beating up teachers, let's go ahead and talk about some.
I see what you did there, Brian.
Seamless.
Jesus. Thank you, Sosa. I appreciate it. So I don't know if anybody's been paying attention. Where did this happen? I know y'all were just talking about
what
this.
is
Where
in
did
Georgia?
I'm not
I don't
even
know.
familiar with this one.
It's in Georgia. I don't know where.
Okay. All right. So there was an incident in Georgia at a school where a teacher and a student got into it, like many students and teachers do. The situation did escalate. Ended up being the student and the teacher face to face, arguing, cussing at each other. You ain't gonna touch me. Teacher's on the phone trying to call. I don't know who she was calling with her own personal phone.
Security.
But I guess. But she was on the phone trying to call somebody. Student knocks the phone out the teacher's hand. Teacher said, "Oh," and she goes down to pick the phone up, brushes the student. Student says, "Don't put your hands on me." They start scuffling. How did the teacher's leg get broken? I'm trying to figure that part out.
That's what I don't know.
How old was she?
Like 75, 8, 20. Goddamn, she's old.
That was a lot.
All
of
those
numbers.
part of the video I saw was the teacher got thrown on the ground.
She's
Yeah,
old
it
and
must be-
Yeah, I
I'm
saw
guessing
the
of how she
throw. Yeah.
I'm guessing.
And the
I'm guessing
teacher-
that.
Kudos to this teacher, because she was honestly trying not to put her hands on this kid. And keep in mind, like, the teacher's probably, let's say 5'5". I'm gonna say that 5'5". The kid had to be 5'7", 5'8". So she stood over the teacher.
130 pounds. 130
Well, yeah,
pounds.
but then stood over the teacher a good bit. So the restraint on this teacher's end was amazing. I applaud all teachers because the shit they have to go through, we'll never understand. We're not in that position.
I don't.
And anybody who criticizes a teacher for anything that they do inside the classroom legally to try to keep themselves safe, I'll never hold it against them.
Nope.
So ends up the teacher breaks her leg. Student, I don't know what the disciplinary actions or disciplinary repercussions of the situation were. Oh, the kid can't be in jail. It's a minor.
Yeah, you can.
And she's in juvie. She's in
Yeah.
Well,
Not
juvie,
okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
bitch
Juvie,
ain't in
yeah. But I
detention.
mean, they ain't gonna take the kid to prison.
No, but she's not in
Well,
detention.
believe that if you want to.
I mean, that girl couldn't have been 14, 13,
Not for that
14,
charge,
15 years
but-
old.
You're
I
right.
don't mean.
yeah, I was gonna say for that, not for that
But
charge, but
I don't.
But
I don't
other
know,
charges,
man.
yeah.
First of all, I want to say, as a retired United States vet, military, yada yada, whatever the fuck I'm supposed to be called.
That liquor.
People saying that, hey, maybe you could go teach kids and coach kids and fuck them kids. I don't got time for this shit.
Mhm.
That
Well,
old
see-
lady, what Brian said, shout out to her because she should have put that kid. She should have grabbed the bitch by her neck. You're 14 years old. You're a bitch
And
now,
see-
and put her on the goddamn
Mhm.
ground.
But see how easy it is for us to say that, not being in that position and not being in that job. If she had
Correct.
touched that kid,
Oh
it
no,
would have been
that would have
automatically-
been
there
the end of her
wouldn't-
career.
exactly.
100%.
There wouldn't have been any defending herself, standing your ground, none of that. It would have been her in cuffs, in jail, fired, no career, no job.
Mhm.
Probably
Do not
in
pass
jail for
go. She
about
will
5
not collect
years.
$200.
Exactly.
Oh.
Exactly.
pull that last thing that Rob set up because he's 100% true. but that was like,
oh yeah,
70
I
years
know
ago?
exactly who he's talking about.
that's
Yep.
70 years ago at this point, but it's
Yeah,
still
boy.
close enough.
Yeah, I remember that.
Because
Yeah.
my parents are 70, so yeah, that's still close enough. But
Yeah.
I think Izzo, I wasn't on the chat much, but I scrolled a little bit. Izzo was like, these new people, they on some bullshit.
And see, the thing about it was that when I found the article, some parents were defending the student because they're saying how, teachers can't talk to kids a certain kind of way. I'm like,
My thing is,
Okay.
we just bypass what the fuck these disrespectful ass kids doing.
exactly.
We just
Like,
bypass that.
I can only say from elementary school, middle school, high school, I have never seen a student yell at a teacher like that.
It's changed.
Never. I agree. That's the point.
Yeah, but
I
there,
never saw it in school either.
But
Now there's
now
an
you see,
aspect of like,
you see all the time now.
Like nothing like that. Like you say some slick stuff, you get sent outside. And you might
Right.
come in your breath, but it was never like you bitch, and have your
Right,
hands,
right.
bruh.
Yeah.
Bruh.
I don't
Nah,
care what the
it-
teacher said.
Teachers,
I-
that would end as well.
If I
It's
ever,
No, it just seems like there's a lack of a response. Like when the incident happens, like it's allowed to escalate to 11 before you calm it down. Because
What-
to
what
Nick's
was the-
point, because
Yeah.
think about it, right? Like to Nick's point, it's like we never saw that because once you said something slick, you immediately got reprimanded.
oh
Yeah, there
Whereas-
wasn't any discourse. There's
yeah.
no talking back and forth. You have disrespect,
Right.
you're gone.
well, I don't know
Well,
where
see,
y'all.
and I
are
think-
cool with. If we talk shit to a teacher,
Mm-hmm.
all she would do is call the football coach or the baseball coach or whatever the fuck coach.
But
Come
regardless,
get this motherfucker and slam his ass against the
And like I
locker.
said, I had a lot of coaches as teachers because I went to a 4A high school, so there was a lot of coaches. Them dudes wasn't gonna play that.
No.
So we
And my
sat
thing
our
is-
ass up like this when coaching.
Right.
Yeah,
We
but
didn't
it's,
play. The coaches
it's like
did not
what
play.
would possess a freshman, whoever the age is, to get in the teacher's face? So it's like that's the times we're in now. I don't know how someone was raised, but it's just the thought of
but see,
getting in the
that's
teacher's face.
I think what makes it hard is the parents telling their kids that you've seen those parents. She better not touch you. She better not do this to you. So when you're a teacher, your hands are tied because you can't discipline kids anymore because it'll be in the paper and it'll be recorded and put on the news and all this other shit. You can't just let them do anything to you because they will fucking kill you. So I mean, it's kind of like a damned if you do, damned if you don't situation. So it's really, really, really hard. And like I said, I sympathize with these teachers because it's hard being a disciplinarian when you can't discipline nobody.
Put up
That-
what Robin
Robin
said.
said
What Robin
that
said was in my head, but I didn't
Robin
want to talk
said
over
that
anybody.
shit.
Oh shit!
I used to tell the ex-wife dumbass, you how the fuck are you a friend to our daughter?
You
That
can
doesn't
graduate
work
to a
like that.
friend when you become grown. That's what I
It
was
doesn't
saying.
fucking work, dummy.
That's when you
Ooh.
can graduate to a
Oh, I
friend.
hated that.
Parents are younger; they're too much of a friend to their children these days. That's what Robin said.
That was the
So yeah,
dumbest
when you
bitch.
can buy me a beer, then we can be friends.
Yeah, that's why I
I
said when you
wouldn't
get older,
Thank
you
you,
can
Brian.
graduate.
I wouldn't
we
even
can
give
do
him
friendly
that
things.
credit, Brian.
But,
I'm saying
And
we
he
can
still
do
got
more
the-
friendly things.
to Rich's point, even that, you can buy me a beer, but goddamn it, I'm still your fucking father.
Oh, but I'm saying we can graduate to friendlier things. There ain't
Yeah,
no
right,
yeah,
no.
doing this.
No,
There
Did I
might be
co-sign
bonding
on
when
any
you're
of
young, but we
We
ain't
can
on the
speak
same
like
plane,
adults.
my G.
no,
Hold on a second. I'm
Nope.
thinking about this. Like, if I co-sign for any of your
When you
student
pay rent.
loans,
Oh,
we
well.
ain't
There
friends.
you go. Nope. Nope.
no.
Nope.
I never
My
was
kids, no.
friends with my mom because
But-
she did co-sign.
Yeah.
We're right at that point. At that point, you the borrower and I'm the lender. Like we ain't even friends on that level. Like
That's
I'm the bank,
business.
nigga.
Yeah, that's business.
It's business.
But no, it's oh man, that's tough, man, because so a lot of these things is like, because I used to tell my kids, nobody can touch you, but if an adult fucks with you, let me handle it.
Exactly.
You know what
That
I
is
mean?
not
Like,
your place.
right?
That-
I remember being at student teacher conferences and my daughter getting out of hand. I'm like, shut the fuck up. And then the teachers start talking shit. I'm like, let me fucking parent. You know what I mean? Like,
Exactly.
and
That's what I
said
think.
those
Right.
words to both of them. And the teacher knew her spot, and my daughter knew her spot. It was the math teacher. And I was like, let me fucking parent, shut the fuck up. But nobody has that. It's like,
nope.
Oh, he's being abusive. No, I'm fucking parenting. Shut the fuck up. Now I'm fucking talking to you. I'm the parent. Talk to me. Don't talk to my fucking kid.
Exactly. That's what. If the kid felt that the teacher was doing something, you let it go. You tell your parent. Let the parent come to school. Let them handle it. Exactly. There ain't no need for you to.
Right.
But at the same time, whatever that teacher did, I don't think she deserved a broken leg.
Well, see, and I think this is where the whole thing gets fuzzy.
I hope she didn't deserve a broken leg.
Supposedly, the teacher called her a slut. Supposedly, not saying that excuses it. Supposedly.
Now, was she doing slut? No, I'm just kidding.
What was she doing?
I'm just playing.
I mean, but she's
supposedly.
If she was, she's still 14, 15, 16, 17 years old. You know what I mean? But it's like
it still justify what happened.
No. And see, that's I was going to say it gets fuzzy because the video picks up with the girl in the teacher's face.
Right.
We don't know what happened before that.
That's what I was told.
I got a crackerjack lawyer, so I would just beat the shit out of all the parents. How about that? Or all the men in the family.
How about that?
Crackerjack lawyer.
Some of these teachers are trash.
Catch me outside.
If you're not a crackerjack lawyer, Nick, I'll get somebody else.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, the broken leg happened when they were rolling around mobile. So yeah, the leg was a result of the fight, the scuffle, as you will.
Kerfuffle.
Oh, and to Robin's point,
that's what I was going to say, but I didn't want to say kerfuffle.
No, I'll say it.
Yeah, a lot of teachers. Yeah, teachers. There are a lot of trash teachers. There are a lot of trash teachers. You just gotta. We had trash teachers.
Can you name?
But there are.
Can you name?
There are more. I can't name teachers I had in college, let alone high school.
No, college. I mean, grammar school, high school. I can name them.
Mm-hmm. Well, listen. Don't name them. But what I was going to say is, for just as many horrible teachers there are really good teachers. And the problem is the really good teachers are still dealing with the same issues that the bad teachers are dealing with, and they're leaving. So it leaves the teachers who don't give a shit in the school, who are just there to catch a check. And
I was just gonna say I had a conversation with my third grade teacher. She said that exact same thing. She's like, I got to a point, and my third grade teacher is easily like my favorite teacher, right? And she told me, she was like, honestly, because I mean, that woman, like, she pushed her students in the right way. And she was like, look, I got to a point where it's just like, this ain't worth it no more. I'm out.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Do you feel like the most rewarding position as a teacher is either in the staff or college?
It depends what you define as a reward. It's like what motivates you to come to work every day.
I mean, a fucking 14-year-old, 13-year-old student who just talks shit to you because they don't know goddamn fractions. I don't know.
And then you got college students that make it. And then you got college students that make it in your classroom that don't know fractions and still read with their fingers.
Mm-hmm.
Glorilla.
Who said Glorilla?
Think about it.
Nick said it. Nick said it.
The hell I didn't.
Hey, just I hate to say
she's so misunderstood.
Man, I'm not trying to segue. I'm not trying to segue into anything.
Uh-oh.
The two most important and worst professions in the United States is law enforcement and teachers.
I would, I wouldn't even branch. I would branch to say public safety, but yes,
that's part of law enforcement.
Yeah, part of law enforcement is public safety. Yes, like any first responder, that kind of person, like paramedic, firefighter.
Yes, definitely.
That's why I said public safety as a whole.
I'm all about red line. Yeah, I'm all about that.
I actually think it would be easier to solve the law enforcement issue if we stopped it from being a fucking if we stopped it from being a fucking fraternity and let them tell on the bad cops.
Lord, man, talk that shit.
Like, it's easy to be like, that cop's a racist, we need to get him off the force. fire him,
What if-
hire somebody who doesn't have that record or that.
That's funny you say that, but what if it's the same race? And I'm not just talking about God bless the dead.
Rob,
I'm talking about Hispanics because there's go to any southern Texas town, go to the Hispanic neighborhoods in Chicago, New York, LA. There's gonna be Hispanic cops. So I'm not just talking about black people. I'm talking about everybody. Or just go to fucking South Sioux Dakota, South Dakota.
South Sioux.
They're white. It's South Sioux City, South Dakota. They're white. Okay. You know what I mean? Like, so they're beating up on other white people. Yeah, they're beating up on Indians too, but not on the same ratio.
Yeah.
So you know what
I
mean?
But I mean, if everybody if all the good cops in the different precincts was like, we know who the cops are that's doing all this dirt, and it was like, get them the fuck out of here.
That's
hire good cops.
That's politics.
And if I was a good person that wanted to be a cop, I would want to go to a I know.
But we just made the point. And I'm not trying to stop you there, but the thing is though, is that public safety and teachers in both cases, one educates, the other enforces, which construct social boundaries. Those two professions are some of the lowest paid in the country.
Oh my God.
So if we're saying that we want better people in these roles, you want better qualifications. If I spent, I don't know, 70, 80K on a degree, first thing I'm gonna do is not probably going to go into public safety. Not saying it's not an honorable job, but depending on what you're trying to get, the value, the return on investment, that sort of stuff. It's like, even if you think about the areas where there are high risk, high crime, high risk, if you think about it, even in that case, those agencies aren't paying as much as some of the ones that are in more affluent neighborhoods either. So even if you wanted to go into that space, you're going to go to a place where the ends justify the means.
I understand that.
Hey,
but it starts with, I think it would start with restructuring.
I saw it.
Once we restructure it and we can have more positive outlooks and more positive pictures of policemen, then we can raise the pay.
I mean, I agree, but it's like, it's one of those things where it's like, we say that it's important and we talk like all these jobs are important, but let's just be honest. We got coaches at public institutions making millions of dollars.
For
what?
Off
Brian,
public funds.
6 months
off of public funds.
We're also in South Carolina. They don't give a fuck about anybody else.
All I gotta say is that
too many administrators they make. I don't understand what you say.
Administrate more to administrate. Yeah.
There's too many words, too many syllables. I'm done.
Oh man.
So my point is.
So thank you everybody that's coming in again. We're gonna just do this real quick. Thanks everybody coming in. This is the company. If you hadn't visited us before, we do this every Thursday at 10 o'clock ish. Depending.
God bless you. Good night.
What we're doing on. No, we ain't going nowhere. We're not leaving. We got more people tonight, so I have to keep saying what we do and who we are when we're on.
Shit. They don't.
Where we from?
They're not talking.
Yeah,
so
we do
on a personal note,
here though.
Point, in Colombia, the average rate for a firefighter or let's just say firefighter is 35 to 40,000.
30 to 40.
You only work 10 days a week. I'm sorry, 10 days a month.
Oh wow, that's hellacious shit.
Yeah, you work. I think you work 3 days a week, right? Is it 3 days a week or 4 days a week?
Listen. All I know is you work 10 days.
And you have.
I don't know divide. I don't know multiplication. 10 days.
I don't know the math.
I got you.
I don't do math.
But they do say that is one of the most satisfying jobs you can have in the U.S. as a firefighter. To be honest with
you. No, but Brian, you just said it. In the U.S., not in Columbia, South Carolina. There's two different things. That's two different things.
Oh wow.
So my son is going through that academy in Columbia. He's going to do 2 years, get his experience, and he's gone. He's going up north or he's going to the coast. He's not staying in here because they only make 35 to 40.
But we
In
don't have
Charlotte,
fires
they
here,
make-
so he's safe.
Huh? Shut up.
But we don't have fires here, so he's safe.
You're dumb. You're kind of right, but whatever. They still stress because they have to deal with fender benders. They have to deal with fires. They have to deal with
Waiting to excel
shootings.
situations.
They have to deal with first responders. So if somebody gets popped, they gotta go there.
Ladies like that uniform.
I'm not gonna. I'm trying to listen. I'm trying
Your
to keep.
son's gonna be a whore.
No, Brian.
Who says
I swear to God, hey Izzo, I'm punching Brian as soon as I see him. I'm trying to keep my son
I'll allow it.
from having any kids until he's 25.
Every time I see him, I'm like, your son's a whore.
God damn it.
All I know
I'm trying
is
to
his
make-
son is his daddy's son.
Cats out of trees, yada yada.
He's
But
a quick wit as well.
I'm trying to make Mercy be like, go get your 2 years, go to Charlotte, make 80,000 a year, go to Charleston, make 60 to 70,000
Come
a
to
year.
Columbia, make 10.
But do not stay in Columbia because fuck Columbia.
Columbia will finesse you, boy.
Oh my God!
And then the people at the top, like, haha, we got him again.
This city is trash.
They don't want to pay down here.
Do you understand? Chicago, Illinois makes 90,000 before the academy. So while you're going through the academy, you're making 90,000 a year.
Well, let's qualify
After
that now.
I
The
get it.
cost of living.
I get it, Brian, but Charlotte
Balances.
is making 70. They're not that
Charlotte's
high up,
expensive as shit too. Ooh,
Charlotte's
Charlotte
expensive,
No,
bro.
high
they
as a
are,
giraffe's ass.
but they're not Chicago high up.
He can live in
They're not
Mecklenburg.
Chicago high. They're
Charleston
not
is
Chicago
not.
high.
Charleston is definitely not Chicago. I'm not talking shit. Charleston is definitely not Chicago high up.
But it's tourist high and it's still not Chicago high.
Yeah.
Well,
Exactly. So that's my point. Yes, fuck Columbia until the Gamecocks are fucking playing. Which why hasn't Peter talked about fucking fighting roosters?
oh,
But
you're
whatever.
a snitch. Oh, you're a snitch.
I'm a fuck it. I don't give a fuck. Fuck USC, US of C, whatever the fuck y'all want to call yourselves.
US of C.
Yes.
Okay.
You of SC, whatever. I don't give a fuck because who gives a fuck about y'all motherfuckers? But
New Mexico
University,
State. Got it.
Right.
University
New Mexico
South
State.
of
we're over there, bunch of Indians, Mexicans, nobody cares. Got it. But
Wow, that was racist.
Yeah.
that's what
Very
everybody
racist.
thinks.
How dare you, sir?
No, I didn't say
Jesus.
That's what everybody thinks.
No.
Racist.
My point is,
No. I was
nobody
thinking
gives a fuck
Alamo.
about Columbia. The funny thing is, even for the
Right.
Final Four, nobody gives a fuck about Columbia. Am I right or
They
wrong?
didn't.
Oh,
Little spurs on that piece of chicken statue out front.
because a drunkard would have cut themselves on it.
Right.
Or
Or
impaled themselves on it. Because that's why. Because people are
Or that.
stupid.
Yeah.
Rob, you know that. People are stupid.
Marcus say this shit all the time. Why the fuck does the capital city of a state not have an Apple store? He said two or three things. Why at least not an Apple store? Why the fuck don't we have an Apple store?
It makes no sense.
A
That's a
legit
good point,
Top
though.
Golf. Not a virtual
Augusta
Top
has one purely on the point that they have the golf course. There's
Exactly.
nothing
What?
in Augusta but the golf
Exact-
course.
Thank you. Thank you.
Nothing. Augusta's not that special. Outside of Augusta National,
Mhm.
there's nothing else going
The
on in Augusta.
governor of South Carolina.
Augusta's like
Nikki
this
Haley.
big anyway. Like that big.
I hate Augusta's ugly, first of all.
Damn.
No,
Don't have
wow.
anybody from Augusta on.
Have you
Nope.
this our
Don't have
main
Augusta
street?
Scoop on here either.
If you don't know, Columbia's main street is a block long,
That is not
8 blocks long, a block wide, 8 blocks long, and it still looks better than Augusta. Augusta's downtown is trash.
Damn.
I'll piss
Oh,
up and down Augusta's main street, and it won't smell no different.
All right.
All right. So we're gonna move on to the next topic.
Drinking a
Rich
blue
had
Pull up Rob's last point, and he'll tell.
Rich, you
Exactly.
Augusta's a nasty red hat town. Can I? No, I don't want to.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about
It's
that.
what it is.
Yo, go on, let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
How do y'all? It's got nothing to do with Augusta, but redheads.
Oh.
How do y'all feel about? I forgot to put this on the show sheet.
I don't.
McMaster's as allowing, pretty much having Trump do that rally inside the State House. I was highly pissed.
Ooh, I know he did it.
It was
in
inside
the
the fucking State House.
The funny
That
thing
is
is-
unethical as you can come, as low as you can come. I don't want a
Really?
So that was when
Democratic
he
one or
came here?
independent one there.
First
Yes,
of
it was in the
all-
State House.
That was when he.
First of all,
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
So that was
Doesn't
when they
come
say he went
It
to.
shouldn't be on the steps. It
That-
shouldn't be on the grounds. It should have been somewhere else.
That was when he came and did the restaurant thing,
Mhm.
right? Well, where did he go
Yes.
to? Pancake House or some shit?
He went to Zesto's. Whack.
I don't know.
But anyway.
Yeah, Zesto's. That's what
Yeah.
it was. Okay. So
went to
and that's been Trump went to Zesto's when he was down here. But see,
I've
the
never-
whole
That's
thing
all we
inside the
know.
State
He
House,
went the right
it
way
was
because
so
he wouldn't have went
quiet.
into Richland County. He went the right way.
It was so quiet because nobody knew that was happening. Like, so they had to have like an invite list for to even.
Exactly.
That's
Thank
how it
have
works.
the
You
people
know
in
it's
there.
propped up. I bet you's a motherfucker behind there ain't even allowed to touch nothing because they didn't work there.
Right.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah,
You
so
can't touch that.
things
You
like
work
that
there.
are kept so quiet because that's honestly something that should have been talked about. Like, why the hell was he in the State House doing a pep rally?
Well, you gotta remember what state we in. A lot of these people didn't care, but that's
I
just it
understand.
shouldn't
I
happen.
understand.
If
It's
what if Barack came and did something like that to promote somebody else? It still shouldn't be in the State House.
Nope.
No.
It shouldn't be. If they said, I'd have been like, that's not a good look. It should not be in the State House.
but I mean McMaster bends
Yeah,
over for-
exactly, Rob. Ugh, that makes no sense. They should do that somewhere else. That's a valid point.
That's fool. Let's Texas A&M
All right,
do
so
that.
mobile's on my
steps.
side. Rob is 100% right. It's just to Izzo's point. You're you're campaigning as a president, but you're not a president, so you shouldn't get that access. Is that the right word?
It doesn't matter if he was doing as a president. You should.
Oh, okay.
Well, let me
Gotcha.
ask you then.
It should be in a hotel ballroom, even a convention center, like
Well,
anything like
Well,
that.
McMaster sucks dick like Freddie Mercury, so
All right, so let me ask you something. Okay, so
was it
wait,
okay?
come back.
Not
I
at
got a
all.
question.
Not at all.
I thought he was proud of that.
Well, I got a
I'm sorry. Disregard.
I got a question. So, of course, we got people that are starting to campaign now for the presidency that's coming up in the elections
Nikki
and all
First
that.
of all,
And,
there's only two.
Nikki Haley, hold up, Sosa.
Jim
Nikki
Ryder.
Haley has go ahead and thrown her hat into the presidential race. Says she's running, and she's starting to do the same outlandish bullshit that Trump was doing when he was running, saying wild shit online and all this other stuff. Like she tweeted the other day that CRT is racist
un-American.
when these motherfuckers really still don't even fucking know what CRT is.
I
Do
didn't
you
catch
think that people
I feel
like
great,
me
too.
didn't catch what I just said?
Yeah.
No.
What did
She
say
tweeted
online?
that she tweeted CRT is racist. That's what she tweeted.
No,
No,
Nikki
it's
Haley.
un-American.
Oh.
Un-American.
Talk about Nikki Haley.
Yeah,
right?
she said un-American. Yeah, Nikki Haley.
Okay.
Now,
You're Hindu.
this type of thing is starting to become the norm with people who are running for presidency because they're trying to get shock value. You think that people, like the overall consensus of people, are kind of tired of that shit? Like,
Yes.
They're tired
the
of these
whole-
basic ass talking points.
Right.
Mhm.
Izzo said it. Rich said it, but Izzo
I want
clarified.
to hear. No, that's all I got to say. I want to hear Rich say something.
Yeah, I think the general consensus is what it does is it helps feed algorithms because it puts you out there. People like stuff, and then it's going to put you in the feed longer. Most people don't care about that at this point. It's like, okay, we've seen this before. I mean, Trump honestly was a one-term president, so we've seen this. This isn't anything new. So by giving yourself shock value, all it does is like gets you in the algorithm for a little bit longer, but that's about it.
It's just this isn't who you were when you were the governor.
Hey, pull up.
You didn't do much. You just postured yourself very well.
Pull
So
up
it's like
Bobby's last point.
everybody knew she was trying to position herself to be in a higher position. That's why I thought she was an ineffective governor. But I don't understand. I don't even want to get into the CRT topic. I just don't understand why
Funny this.
they use the lowest common denominator as a way to rally people. and yet they'll say when we bring up race, when something racist happens, we're trying to divide.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny. Can I use this? I don't know how to. Obviously, I'm drunk, so I don't know how to say this as a concept. But
did somebody kick a can? That's what it sounded like just now. I know I heard a can.
Yeah.
So I'm watching 42.
All right.
So use this as a concept.
Okay.
So Branch Rickey said, so they were arguing against Jackie Robinson because he has a temper. Because he didn't go to the back of the bus.
Yeah, fuck that.
He was court-martialed. But Branch Rickey said, obviously, he probably didn't say it in real life. If he was white, they would say he has spirit.
Oh, yeah.
That's CRT.
Yeah.
So CRT is racist to people who don't like CRT. But people of color have been saying the same shit. We just want equality.
That's it.
You know
they
what
think
I mean?
We're trying to get ahead of them.
White people
I don't know.
Is saying, "Oh, y'all better." No, all they're saying is they want equality. First of all, it's a theory. It's not being taught in schools.
And quality of the education of our
Number
history,
one.
because our history is America. It's about as America as it fucking gets.
Well,
y'all take it. Y'all take it.
Nah.
Well, I think just to prove how much I don't think they know. And when I'm saying I'm talking about people that speak against CRT. I'm not talking about white people.
Not all white people. It's all white
black
people.
folk.
Thank you.
There
Rob.
are some black folk in here saying the same shit. But I think, I know they don't know what they're talking about because I was watching the press conference with Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Oh God!
And they were talking about CRT and everything, and she said CRT is racist. And the guy was the guy who was talking to her actually gave her the definitions, and she was like, "Well, there's a school out west that gave $2.5 million. People who gave that much to the school to teach equality and equality and all this other stuff like between the races, and that's CRT and that's racist." And I'm like, "What? Are you fucking serious?
Equality and
like
CRT.
the thing that they're teaching is to show people how to be sensitive to other races. Like, how is that racist?" So I know they don't know what CRT is. And and I'm not trying to start anything with the letter people. I'm not.
Of course,
but this whole thing with trying to.
I'm about to say, Brian, like that's
that
by itself. You do realize that by itself breeds its own thing. I'm sorry.
Chappelle said
even say that dismisses the organization in and of itself. So I say the letter.
I don't mean to sound racist. I'm not saying
that's exactly what
you're racist. First of all, you kind of did it, white boy. But whatever.
You know what I said? I'm not saying your kids are ugly, but. No, but
right. Thank you.
But to connect civil rights to continuously connect civil rights with gay rights, I can't see the correlation. So that's what they're doing as well. And I think one of you had said that the reason they're doing it is because they really don't like gay people, and they're using CRT as a Trojan horse to attack them. Because they always say it in the same sentence, in the same argument, in the same paragraph. Oh, CRT's bad. We got to get these books out of the library teaching gay marriage. What the fuck that got to do with CRT?
Wait, hold on. What?
It has been said several times. We got to get CRT out of our schools. They got porn in the library. What the fuck does that have to do with porn?
Wait, why didn't we have porn in the library?
Talking about books on same-sex marriage and mommy and daddy and daddy.
I mean, that's not porn I'd watch, but whatever.
Yeah. Damn it.
All newborns look the same. None of them stand out. Aliens.
He's 100% right.
He's right.
He's right. Because both my kids look like fucking, they were stressed out lima beans. My granddaughter looked like a stressed out lima bean. But then 2 months later, oh, look, you have character. It's what it is. Sorry.
So you mean to tell me if you had just had a kid, like let's say you had just had a kid, and we put your kid in a room full of other kids the same shade, you wouldn't be able to tell them apart?
Not one fucking bit. I'm sorry, Brian.
Oh god.
For my oldest, she was put into a room, and we was like, no, I'm sorry, disregard that. Military and civilian was different for whatever reason. So our daughter was with us, but my son was put in a room, and I was like, who the fuck is he? This was at what's on Forest Drive? Richland Baptist.
Oh.
Was it Baptist?
Yeah.
On Forest Drive. Okay. So Mercy was born there. So they took him.
Forest Drive, that's Providence.
Yeah. Now it's Providence, yeah, but in 2004 it wasn't.
No, it's always been Providence.
But then I don't fucking know because I
But go ahead.
Sorry,
Sosa got the wrong kid. Sosa got the wrong kid.
We got DNA tests because their mother is full of shit. So I got to put DNA tests on both.
That escalated.
So we show up and I'm like, so there's a room full of babies. I'm like, which one's mine? Oh, okay. You know what I mean? So to Brian's point, I had that. My boy had bright hair. She looked like a post job for the. Oh my God.
Jesus.
I absolutely love Rob. I owe you another bottle just because you're funny.
Rob had the perfect child.
But we can't say that. Shut the fuck up, Brian. We can't say that.
I almost said it, but not won't.
All right, so we're gonna move on to another topic here. Go ahead.
Thanks for joining us on the fucking.
No, we got another. You want to do another topic, or we gonna do shotgun?
I have no idea. I don't know. I'm just here.
Hey, let me ask you. Okay, so you did say something about DC. We're gonna talk about movies real quick. So James Gunn had released his press conference thing about all the DC plans he has coming up. I don't know if you watched it, Rich. Have you watched it yet?
Of course I did.
Okay, so he named all these movies and all these plans he has, and your question was should they have burned it all down? Now, when you ask that, do you mean should they have continued with what they were doing, or should they have just stopped?
Yeah, should they just have stopped and started completely? Because that's not what they're doing. Like, it's very clear that they're taking the stuff that works, which coincidentally happens to be all the projects that he's worked on, and
it's a soft reboot.
Right,
Rob, I hate you.
Hey, what was the last they would gather? Hey, Nick, what was the last soft?
But go ahead. What are you saying?
Suicide Squad.
Suicide Squad wasn't even a soft reboot. Suicide Squad is a part of the story.
Yeah, I'm talking about going forward now, like the whole
going forward from this point. Yeah, from now all the way through, pretty much they're basically saying, all right, so this upcoming Flash movie is going to be so this is the Flashpoint, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So then that happens, and then pretty much everything. Not everything, but they're going to keep the parts that work. Like, they confirmed that Viola Davis is still going to keep playing Amanda Waller.
Is she going to have her own spinoff?
Great.
Yeah, right.
She's great.
Like,
she's going to have a spinoff.
She's going to have her own spinoff.
Okay, that's not what I.
Yeah, they're keeping all of the stuff that at least James Gunn, in his opinion, that all works, and they're going to cut out everything else.
Which is
how was Superman not working? How was that not? That was Superman.
So here's the reason why. And to be fair, I think what it is because I like Man of Steel. Like I will still.
Yes,
I actually really enjoy Man of Steel.
Yes.
But I think going forward, Henry Cavill is a great Superman in terms of persona and acting capability, right? But the material they gave him was not good post Man of Steel.
Correct.
But it wasn't.
I'll give you
that. James Gunn has the talent to say, Henry Cavill, you are prime Superman. You are prime Clark Kent. We can incorporate you because at this point he doesn't age.
Right.
Right. What the fuck?
And to be fair, he never had a standalone Superman. It was always other movies.
Fair, right.
Yep.
I'm not talking shit about James Gunn.
But see, the thing with The thing they're doing now, they're already setting this next guy up because they have to have a Superman. You're not doing DC without Superman.
you gotta have.
So they're
Superman,
already
right.
setting this next guy up for failure because he's not James Cavill. He's not who we want to be Superman.
You're right. He's
so
not
we
James
already
Cavill.
don't
You're
like
right.
him. We already don't like him. Just like I was doing Robin Pattinson. I already didn't like him. Now he surprised me.
Wait, but did you like
He
him?
surprised me. It was good.
Okay.
Oh, see,
It was wrong
you
as
did like
shit,
Sparkles.
but it was good.
Listen,
But see, like I'm
Against
saying,
Batman.
he's already set up for failure because he's not James Cavill.
The
He's not
funny
who we
thing
want.
is-
And I'll be damned if I'm gonna sit through another what you call it, the beginning
Origin story.
story. I don't give a
But
shit.
if you think about it,
You've
all right,
seen
so
it.
like to be fair, Marvel did that with Spider-Man because we didn't get the whole spider bite, all that. We didn't get any of that.
MCU
He kind of started from
MCU,
the
right,
middle.
MCU,
Yeah.
Spider-Man,
Yeah, he
Because
started from the
I
middle,
think
yeah.
Superman at this point, it's like it's part of. I hate to say it like this, but it's part of American culture. So you don't really need an origin story at this point. It's like, oh, okay, I think you got it. You know, basically the beginning of Dragon Ball Z. Cool,
Well,
fine, whatever.
But see, that's the problem, though. If they're gonna start spot Superman over in this DC universe, we have to have an origin story. I don't
No, you
want
don't.
it, but they've
No,
got to
Marvel
do it.
already showed you
No.
that you don't need one with
For
Spider-Man.
Superman, you do.
Well,
No,
you know what?
you
I'm
don't.
gonna hold on, Rich. I think what Brian, correct me if I'm wrong. The fact that you already have Superman in the universe and now you're kind of erasing it and bringing it back. With Spider-Man, we never had Spider-Man in the MCU until Tom Holland. And I think that's kind of what Brian's saying. Is that fair?
Yeah.
I could,
Wait,
I
I can see why you're saying that though. Why they have
I
to,
see
because
that. Yes,
the story's the same.
but,
and
and
the
I
funny
think
thing
that's
is,
the key.
I so
Brian
I'm saying, but again,
doesn't even like prequels.
But the thing
Brian
is,
wants
we
an
had
origin
Superman.
story?
No,
I don't
he said
want
they
an
may
origin
have
story.
to, but they may have
But
to.
they're gonna have to
because
do it.
They have to explain why they're rebooting, why Superman back again, a different person, as opposed to Spider-Man was never introduced at all. So all of a sudden now he's Tom Holland. You don't need one. Now, if Tobey Maguire was already in the MCU, for example, and all of a sudden he got recasted as Tom Holland, then I
That
can
would
see.
be there you go.
But they never gave a War Machine origin story.
Right.
He was
That's what
mad.
I'm saying. Like,
He was-
Sosa, what'd you say? Sosa, what'd you just say?
I don't know.
Who's asking for a War Machine? Or
Okay, I'm sorry.
That's so
Yeah.
random.
You're a civilian. We want a military
I would-
vet.
I'm gonna be honest. I
I'm
kind
saying.
of want a War Machine. I kind of want a War Machine.
Nobody
not
wants
origin
a
story.
That's
but
not
I
a
do want
origin
War
story.
Machine story.
He was Iron Man's buddy, and he borrowed a
Nobody
suit.
wants a War
That's your
Machine
origin story.
no one wants one.
They would have it a drink. Hey man, you want to try
Not,
one of these?
not an
suits?
origin story, but that's what that Armor War shows. Well, it's a movie now, but that's what that movie's supposed to be.
So
Is
and
like a War
the funny
Machine.
thing
movie.
is, they've
Oh, no,
had
but you said origin story.
Smallville.
Yeah, no, we don't need
They've
one.
had
I agree.
Smallville. They've had
We did get an
another.
origin story.
They've
technically.
had different origin stories. Like
Rich.
I don't think we need another one, Brian. We know.
I know we don't want one.
But I can see why he thinks they
But
should do
for
one.
DC movie blockbuster purposes, they're gonna have to do something.
No, they
even
don't.
if well, listen. Even if they do a thing where they just like speed through it for the first 15 minutes and then pick it up, I'll be happy with that.
That was the Incredible Hulk.
I can go with that. I can go with that. But what was the blockbuster MCU? Endgame, Infinity War. That was the blockbuster. I mean, yes, Black
I did
Panther
see a
was a
trailer of that,
blockbuster,
Rob. She looked
but-
like leather.
What? Wait,
Just
what?
keep
Oh,
talking, Sosa. Don't listen.
Yeah,
to
yeah,
Brian.
yeah.
Oh, he
No.
said-
Just keep going. Keep going.
Oh my God.
Don't chase the rabbit.
So if we're going in terms of
Oh, chase the rabbit.
Avatar, MCU, because Avatar apparently made $4 billion off the last.
Which I still don't understand how that happened. But go ahead.
Because
It was pretty.
Rich, you got to
Because
know that the
reasons.
first Avatar was fucking
Because reasons.
visually, cinematography. It was ahead of its time.
Yes.
And now
Never
they
done
just
before. Like
upgraded.
it was like Jurassic Park. Yeah, never done before.
All they did was
Shots
upgrade.
never done.
That's all
They
did.
created
But
camera
Jurassic Park
angles
was-
they didn't have before and all this other shit.
Yeah, that's
Jurassic
all they
Park
did.
was great. That's the difference.
Toy Story. I don't know
You
why.
never saw Avatar, Rich.
But
Or
I said Jurassic Park.
I know. I said, did you see? No, I said, did you see Avatar? I thought you hadn't seen.
No, it's Last of the Mohicans.
I
and Blue
saw
People. I'm good.
Avatar. I saw Avatar to watch the next Avatar, and I still ain't watched that motherfucker.
I mean, I don't get the hype with it.
Well,
I saw the
whatever.
first one.
Um,
It's not for me.
It's pretty.
I don't feel like there's certain
I'll
things
never watch that shit.
after 50, 60 years of comic book relevance or comic book source, we don't need an origin story on everybody.
We
We're
don't.
not going to get an origin story on Wolverine.
No, we're not. Absolutely
Don't
not.
need
Mm-mm.
Don't need one.
No.
Overgrown source. Jesus Christ, Rob. Go to sleep.
But I think we all agree we don't need origin stories for a lot of these people. I mean, if it's a new character, sure, but
I'll be
we don't
honest,
need them.
I was mad
need
it was
one.
an origin story on Joker. Because keep the mystique.
But that's supposed to be a whole different.
It
Like,
is.
they actually called out and said that Joker and actually
Batman, Batman.
DC Elseworld, so it's not a part of the main.
He did make
story.
points. He did make points to say that. So yeah, we're good with Joaquin Phoenix and punk ass Batman. So you good?
So are they about to do?
I just said
Hey, he
for
put
Rich.
Batman on. Look, he got Batman on this shit.
He do got Batman. But the funny thing is, we really didn't get an origin story on punk ass Batman. We got year 2.
Right.
And I was
There
fine with
wasn't
that.
an
I was fine with
origin.
that. I'm fine with it.
Because I'm telling you, I think that's the thing with stories now. Like, think about how many movies of franchises that we love really didn't have origin stories. They were
Guardians of
just
the Galaxy.
Guardians of the Galaxy. I mean, hell, if you think about it, Back to the Future really isn't
Back
an
to-
origin story. You kind of pick up from the 17-year-old kid who happens to know this 50-year-old scientist.
We
Which is
Oh,
weird. Like,
Andor.
why are you hanging out with this old?
Which
ass
is
man?
weird. Yes, I don't get me wrong, but still,
Yeah.
it's like
Mom, I'm going to hang out with the doctor in his garage. The
and
fuck?
I'm gonna get and
He's
I'm
gonna
gonna
fill up at
Right.
1 o'clock in the morning.
at 1 o'clock in the
Exactly.
morning, I'm gonna get bent over a DeLorean. Right, exactly.
That
didn't
is
happen.
funny, but it could happen.
Sorry.
Well, okay, so let me
I
ask you.
feel like
Let me ask you
that
this.
really happened.
So apart from the origin story thing, is DC doing the different universe shit with this spider with the Flash
Yeah.
stuff? Are we
Yes.
doing this
I
whole
think that's-
different
they're
universe?
gonna-
So they're doing
they're-
what Marvel is doing.
They're rebooting based off of Flash.
If
Movie.
I could talk to James Gunn for 5 minutes, I'd be like, "Can we please go to a universe where Bane is still alive so I can get more Bane?
I feel like
I need more Bane."
I missed something. I'm sorry.
Now, I remember at one point, I don't know if they're still doing this, but I thought like with the Flash, they were going to have like Michael Keaton come back in the movie.
That's what this next movie is supposed to be.
But
Okay.
Like this
God
is
damn
where, like I said, this is supposedly like they're using the Flash movie likely
To
to
go
be
into
kind of the thing that
multiverse.
restarts the universe, if you will.
You're right.
And then they're gonna kind of go from there. Because if you notice, a lot of the superheroes, a lot of the projects that they talked about are all lesser known characters.
Correct,
They didn't really bring up a whole bunch of stuff. Like they weren't talking. Like they mentioned Batman, but at the very end, and it's like they even said
No,
it's not
Bold and
really
Be-
even an
Bold and
origin story
Brave.
for that one either.
is
there you go.
Lobo in it?
Who?
Say-
Lobo?
say again, Sosa?
They, didn't,
Is Lobo in it?
they didn't say anything yet.
They didn't say anything. No.
Because
The only thing I heard, because I didn't watch the whole thing.
Lobo.
Yeah, that's weird. I only heard about one thing because I got interrupted. It was something about monsters and gods or something like that.
Gods and
That's the
Monsters.
first. That's the first.
Yeah.
That's
saga
the
or
first
whatever.
project. Yep.
Project.
That's-
And like, and most people have
What?
no idea what that's about.
Oh, okay,
No.
okay.
Mm-mm.
I thought Keaton was. He's
Damn it,
not.
Rob.
Mr. Mom is not.
He done killed Michael
Ah.
Keaton.
Go to sleep, motherfucker.
Damn it.
You got Sosa
Jesus
being
Christ.
tipsy and drunk.
Rob,
to
if you
tell
want to see classic
God.
Keaton, because Keaton's
I'm
doing
fucked
Beetlejuice
up.
again.
I'm not.
But if
tipsy
you
and
want to
drunk.
see classic Keaton, watch Birdman is what it's called.
I still
Yeah, man.
haven't
Birdman's a great movie.
God
Great
damn it.
movie.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look that up
Keaton
right
there.
now.
Birdman is a very. I was pleasantly surprised by
serious?
that movie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Birdman.
And he's doing Beetlejuice again too. So yeah.
Yeah, but do we really want to watch that?
No,
I do.
but did we? But did we want to watch Top Gun sequel?
There you go.
When it was announced.
When you
So
first said it was doing it, no, we didn't.
Nope, I did not.
No.
Because we were like, oh, a bunch of CGI planes and bullshit.
Rich, I'm gonna fight you because you're making too much sense.
I'm just saying, like Top Gun Maverick basically proved that it can happen. I'm not saying it'll happen every time, but that's like the one where it's like that's the case study that it's possible.
See,
Wait,
now you got
do
idiots
you
that's
realize
everything else because of Top Gun.
Do you realize the dusty sequel book they probably took out the drawer after Top Gun Maverick made it?
That's right.
Say what now? Say that again.
I promise you, there was an 800-page book on sequels that they wanted to do that they pulled out the drawer after Top Gun Maverick was successful.
Oh,
you about
Think
to
about
be Breakfast Club 2.
Soul Man 2. Soul Man 2.
What was the babysitter?
Adventures in Babysitting.
Adventures in Babysitting. There's gonna be shit all over the place. Devil in a Blue Dress 2.
Club.
Anything in the 80s. Soul Man 2.
That would
better not
would have been canceled.
Soul
30
Man.
seconds in.
Soul Man is in the vault with The Sound of Music
Song
or
of
whatever
South.
that shit was y'all talking about.
Song
Songs
of
of the South. Yeah.
No, not The Sound of Music.
Wow.
The Sound of Music 2. Get them motherfuckers out of here.
Just as Brian
This
said
time,
that.
6 hours.
Hey,
There's somebody
what's
watching
your
our podcast in
favorite-
Hollywood like
favorite
Sound of
movies in
Music
the 80s?
2.
What's your favorite
Huh?
movie? I want 1, 2, 3. I want 4 answers on what your favorite 80s movies is.
I'll give you movies that I would watch again. That from
No,
the
wait.
80s.
Wait, I want movies that you want to watch, but that'll be canceled right now.
Oh shit.
That'd be canceled.
Revenge of the Nerds.
Revenge of
Porky's.
the Damn it, you beat me.
I was gonna say, yeah.
About to say Revenge of the- Weird Science.
Weird Science, yeah.
I don't know
No,
if
that's
that'd be canceled.
Yeah,
You
would.
create a
Yeah.
woman.
Sounds like
You create a
You
woman.
created
They
a woman.
made- Yeah, they made a woman.
Yeah.
Okay,
Made a
okay.
woman.
Sexy.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's canceled.
Cancel.
Can
A
you?
Breakfast Club, I think would make it.
Exactly what it is.
I don't want to see it though. That's one of my favorite movies.
That's one of those movies not to remake.
No,
That's-
no.
What?
I'm sorry.
It could
You're right.
it could work, but I don't want to
sequels-
see it.
All right, so sequels of 80s movies that would be canceled that you would want to see.
Heathers.
Yeah, that's tough. I don't know.
Wildcat.
Didn't Christian Slater kill himself at the end of Heathers? He blew himself up in front of that girl's house, right?
I don't remember that.
I said
don't remember either.
Wildcats. That's throwback.
Wildcats was great.
Hold on.
I don't know what made me think of that movie.
Wait,
All of the
all
police
I
academies.
got
Oh,
one.
love those.
I got
Okay.
one. Short Circuit 3.
Oh no!
Wait, there's a 2?
I never
Yes.
saw past 2.
yeah, it was
Two.
trash.
Yeah,
I
that
never
was
saw
fucking-
past 2. I knew it was
What's
a third
funny
one.
is if I go
Hey.
back, I've probably seen it. Mannequins.
Yeah, that's the one when they tried to disassemble him.
Yeah.
When
Isn't
they
there a
beat him up.
mannequin too?
Short Circuit 3.
Oh,
would be
it was probably
Mexican.
straight to video, but yeah, probably I'm sure.
Mannequin was.
Short
one of those
Circuit.
Mannequin was a
ones I-
weird
Mannequin one
movie.
shouldn't have happened.
I seen it.
Oh yeah, definitely
1,000
Mannequin one
times.
shouldn't have happened.
Oh hell no! Cocoon.
Oh, Rob says.
Wait,
Okay,
hold
so
on.
Rob says
Police Academy.
Cocoon, Porky's.
Honeymooners. All the faces of death. Cocoon.
I've
was
never watched
trash.
any of those because I knew what they was. Who?
All the
Cocoon was
Faces of
good.
Death,
Face of Death. I
not
never
a
saw
movie,
that.
but extremely.
Extremely misogynistic.
What are we talking about? I don't-
Misogynistic. Oh, honeymooners.
Honeymooners.
You talking about honeymooners?
Oh,
Honeymoon is. Yeah.
What about
That
what
is
was the
actually-
battery? Batteries not included.
that was
Oh,
man.
What
That
was
was
batteries
garbage.
not
too.
included?
The Ghoulies.
Little
The
robots. was
Ghoulies
fucking-
was the Gremlins.
I don't even remember that.
See,
bro.
they already
Hey,
have
did
a
you know there was?
sequel to
Y'all remember the
Gremlins,
gate, right?
Yeah.
Y'all remember the gate? The gate.
Gate.
When the dude,
No.
there was the hole in the ground, and little teeny gremlins was coming out the hole in the dude's
Lil
backyard.
That's why Nick is my lawyer. Goddamn it. The gate.
Where the lie at?
Earth Girls Are Easy. That was bad. Earth Girls Are Easy was bad.
Ooh. Oh, that's a terrible one.
But
3 Men and a Baby. Definitely not.
Well, you
Because
looked
all
up
of
The
them
Gate?
were fucking gay.
Wait, what? Why are you talking
They
about
were
Paul
not.
Reiser like
It's
that?
just the
No,
mustaches.
3 Men and a Baby. Come on, man. At this age, and at this time, everybody's gay, and we have a little girl.
What's my man's name? Wasn't Tom Selleck in that? Wasn't Tom Selleck
Yes.
in that?
No,
Yeah.
Tom Selleck, the guy
Yeah,
from
the
Police
mustache.
Academy, and who's the third
Oh
guy?
no, Paul
I
Reiser
don't
was
know
on
who
the
the third
TV show. That's what it was.
That's right.
My Two
What TV
Dads.
show?
My
My
Two
Two
Dads.
Ooh.
Oh, My Two
Wow.
Dads.
I don't know how that. If you put a gun to my head to make me guess
That's
that, I
correct.
wouldn't have guessed it. Till
No.
then.
Today,
And for the life of me, Gutenberg and Ted Danson. That's who it was.
yeah.
Tom Selleck,
So
Gutenberg,
today-
and Danson.
Izzo's funny. So today,
Let's see.
My Two Dads would have been like two dudes who used to fuck each other, but now one of them is straight again.
God.
The other one is still gay.
I don't know why that's funny though.
No, because that's what it
And
is.
Carrie, I'm
That's
sorry.
what I mean.
Carrie, I saw you just come in. I'm sorry you walked in right in that just now. I apologize.
So it's like a
God.
will they, won't they?
Yeah, right. The tension.
I'm just saying, man.
Will they?
Listen, I'm inclusive.
I don't know why that was so funny though.
I'm inclusive. Fuck it.
Yeah, remind me of three.
So did you?
That kind of
you
remind me
see
of
Robin's comment for Tootsie? That wouldn't happen today.
Oh, hey,
That would not happen today.
Tootsie
Bosom
still
buddies.
happens.
Oh yeah, you
Bosom
couldn't do
buddies.
bosom buddies. No.
Tootsie ain't just what's the thing with Robin Williams?
Mrs. Doubtfire.
Mrs.
Miss
Doubtfire.
Doubtfire with an older woman?
I don't care about that movie like everybody else
Oh,
does.
wait,
No,
Wait,
but it's the same
why-
thing. It's the same thing. A man dressing as a woman to get a position to get some job, right?
why?
Which
why
is
wouldn't
again in today's climate, that
Right.
movie would not happen
Why-
today.
Joanna Man happened.
But
Brian, when did that movie come out?
Right.
Listen,
Brian,
listen.
look.
Hold up.
When did
I can just keep
Last
climbing
thing
down the
walk off.
timeline. I can just keep climbing down the timeline to find another one.
Hey, but
You climb,
why-
climb down the
wouldn't-
cancel timeline.
Right,
Why
thank you.
wouldn't-
It's like there's going to be a point of reaching maximum cancellation. It's like
got
no.
a question. Why wouldn't Bull Durham happen?
yeah, I don't know why Bull Durham.
I don't-
didn't happen.
I'm
What's
not
so special
following
about Bull
that.
Durham.
Carrie said
La
y'all always
Bamba.
on some stuff, but
Oh
really-
yeah,
La Bamba. You know what? This is funny. La Bamba would happen.
No,
But-
it can't. They died at the end.
No, La Bamba would happen, but Richie Valens would be fucking what's the white dude from the Disney Channel? Whoever he was would
Zac
fucking
Efron. I'm just.
he
making
would
it
be
up.
fucking Mexican, and then goddamn
I'm not following.
Cordon Bleu would be his fucking buddy.
Oh, he's talking about High School Musical.
Oh wow.
Whatever the fuck.
That's that's what he's.
No, man. Because
Is Zac Efron on that? So I was on the right
Like-
path.
Yeah, he is.
like, come on, man. Let's be serious.
Okay, I was following.
Lou Diamond Phillips ain't even Mexican. He's not even Hispanic. He's
What is
half
he?
white, half Filipino. So we would be all the way out the
Shit.
fucking picture.
Damn.
You know,
They
for a
got
long time, I really thought his name was La Bamba because that's the first time I ever saw him. I used to call him La Bamba all the time.
Racist motherfucker.
It's not. I can't be racist and I
It
was a
is,
child.
motherfucker.
Yes, you can. That's
Yes,
wait
you
a
can,
minute.
Brian.
Jerry
Okay.
Jones.
Look,
Like
that's
the
not
dogs,
racist.
the white owners that only the dogs only bark at black people. That dog.
So
Right.
what was my name
Jerry
when you
Jones.
first met me, Brian?
Jerry Jones. Wow.
Huh?
Hey, Brian, what was my name when you first met me?
Oh,
My
no.
distinguished coworker.
That's a fucking lie.
Hey, Garcia, come here.
Is that what he said for real?
I never called
he
that
never-
motherfucker Garcia.
Garcia.
Sosa's trying to
No,
start
Come
your
here,
cancel
Garcelle.
what Brian did say was, "Oh, Sosa speaks Mexican." That's what Brian did say.
Is that a
You said that
restaurant,
shit.
Robert?
You said Spanish people speak Mexican. That's what you said.
I did not. Robin said best little whorehouse in Texas. That's a movie?
It is a
Heard of
movie.
that?
Burt Reynolds, Dolly Parton. Come on, man.
Yeah, I thought you know that.
Oh
knew
yeah, no, I
that.
didn't watch that.
I knew that shit.
I used the earliest movies I watched with Burt Reynolds was all the Cannonball Run movie.
Okay.
So you didn't watch
Cannonball
Smokey?
Run.
Smokey,
Smoking
you
the
know,
Bandit?
Smoking the Bandit.
I don't like
Smoking
monkey
a Bandit
movies.
is my
I hated
shit.
movies with monkeys in
love
it, so I turned it off.
No, that's not a monkey. There's no monkey in the movie.
Which
You're
one he
thinking
had with
BJ and
monkey
the
with him?
Bear. BJ and the Bear.
Oh, was it BJ and the Bear?
Yeah.
Okay.
Fuck is that?
What the fuck, Izzo?
I never heard of that shit.
Oh my god,
Damn,
man.
Sosa got offended just now. The fuck, Izzo?
Because he's old enough.
You up?
Sorry.
Goddamn TV, Izzo.
I'm
I'm gonna kill you, nigga.
Maybe I had ADHD. I can't sit there that long to watch.
I kind of I relate. I can relate to Izzo on some things because it's like, okay, so Clint Eastwood did these movies with a monkey. I get it, but
I didn't.
I'm old enough to know.
No, I didn't know that. That is foreign to me.
Izzo's talking about Every Which Way But Loose.
Hold on.
Every Which Way. Oh, thank you, Rob.
Burt Reynolds was in a movie with a monkey. I know he was.
No, he wasn't. So Brian is racist. Burt Reynolds.
Oh, you was about to say Kurt Russell. You was about to say Kurt Russell just now.
I did not say
Big Trouble in Little China. Big Trouble in Little China could never be made.
That's 10 years apart.
I've heard of that.
That's 10 years apart. And there was no.
No, but I'm saying we talking about movies that could be made. No, you just
no. Remember
that movie.
Remember hold on a second, because I think The Rock was supposed to be remaking that movie actually.
Oh,
and what happened?
Robin, you mean like black?
He was. You're right, Rich. He was.
Is she talking about like black exploitation movies? Is that what she's talking about?
Yeah.
She said pimp
any movie with
Pimp
Dom DeLuise in it can't be made these days. Because all Dom DeLuise movies was
Doug, I thought he was a chef growing up.
I did too.
Shit. I did too. Why?
Hey,
why though?
Because of the Chef Boyardee commercial.
Yes, that's exactly why.
I thought he was a famous chef.
Okay.
This is fat shaming. Anybody who was fat,
Well, he was a good ass chef because he was big
was
too.
a chef. Yes. Yeah.
Never trust a skinny chef. Yes.
No, like straight up. I
No,
used to see those
for real.
commercials. So when I was like, he's an actor, I was confused when they started saying he was an actor when he like be on a show or something like that.
Why did I think he was a chef?
Because I'm like, why he ain't dressed in the white coat?
Right. Hey, Rich,
What's up, man?
I know you say they can't do Back to the Future now, but because of the Mystic Arts quote, they can't make Big Trouble in Little China. A secret.
I mean, yeah, you could.
They could.
Yeah, but it would. I don't know, because it's not like
it's tough.
Because if you think about it, let's be honest. Kurt Russell's character in that movie is probably the least competent, except with the knife. That was probably the only time.
Oh no, he's an idiot.
Too.
Oh no,
well, he's an idiot throughout that entire movie.
But he doesn't because he doesn't know the culture.
Correct, which was the point of the movie.
But ain't no white motherfucker gonna know the culture in Little China.
Right.
I'm just saying.
Right. So,
maybe nowadays.
So I think that one has a chance, but it shouldn't be redone because you know how it's going to be.
Nah, it can't.
Yeah.
It can't be redone.
Yeah, don't do it.
I feel like done this. I feel like we've done this topic plenty of times. There's not a lot of movies in the 80s that you could do over.
No, of course not.
And be good and be realistic. So
correct.
I don't know any frozen pizza.
Oh no. I throw extra cheese. I throw extra cheese on my Totinos.
Hey Rob, stop! Get off my computer, man. I sure as hell am looking for Burt Reynolds with a monkey because I know he was in a movie with a monkey.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't. No, you're talking about.
Me. I can't figure out what it is.
I have no clue half of these movies.
BJ and the Bear. That's all it is.
Plus monkey.
Or Clint Eastwood.
You might bite off more than you can do, Brian.
It's either BJ and the Bear.
The hell out of me.
No, it's BJ and the Bear or Clint Eastwood and Clyde. That's it. Every Which Way But Loose.
Look at that. Everybody here was Burt Reynolds in a movie with a monkey. Is Smokey in the Bandit? Oh, wait. All these people asking, was he in a movie with a monkey?
He's not.
What Robin said is so real. Talking about add cheese to a frozen pizza. Boy, I do the hell out of that.
Hey, Totinos.
Y'all ready?
I'm throwing shit on.
No. You know what? It's funny because I made a frozen pizza like maybe a week ago, and randomly I had some cheese out, and I was like, you know what?
Oh, I throw cheese on it every time.
Y'all do? Really?
You gotta jazz up, man, frozen pizzas.
Y'all can't put cheese on.
I had some great.
No.
Yes, sir.
No.
Y'all better stop eating them Totino's shits.
I don't eat Totinos. I'm a
Hell
Tombstone
no.
guy. I like Tombstones.
crazy.
I ate too.
I do DiGiorno.
I do
DiGiorno never
Red
needs
Berry.
anything.
DiGiorno's all right.
No. Hold on a second. I wouldn't say it doesn't need anything, but it does. It is enhanced if you add cheese to it.
Yeah, I do that all the time.
That's, I mean, yeah.
Y'all butthole gonna be clogged up.
Wait.
Pause.
Chill out.
Pause, LB.
Butt court.
Time out.
Anyway,
Yeah,
hey everybody. I would like to thank everybody for coming in and joining us.
We don't
tonight for the
care about
It's
you.
been a good, goddamn,
What the fuck?
been a good show. Come back next.
Hey, come back.
Come back next Thursday. We'll have more topics.
Robin,
topics
you're
tonight that we
fancy,
didn't.
Robin. You're very fancy.
What California?
Why is Robin?
Because she said CPK has the best frozen pizza. Wow.
DiGiorno and Tombstone
Nah.
is trash.
Wow.
I don't like.
I don't know. No, cut the show off. Cut the show off now.
Show's over.
No.
Whoa, show's
Cut-
over.
Show's over. We
Talent
done.
is
This is
next
it.
We're
level,
doing
man.
so
No.
well.
I don't know.
Oh, she's
out.
the one who's asking the man for the box tickets to Beyonce. Got it.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait a minute.
That's what it is. That's what it is.
Bird.
I get
And we're
it.
out.
DiGiorno and Tombstone is
Y'all
trash.
good?
And we're out.
Wait, so
Girl.
Robin's never been on Section 8. Okay.
I
Got it.
haven't either. I haven't either.
I haven't either, but I've stolen, so I know what I'm talking about.
Damn it, Sosa. Shit.
He ain't in the
Shut the fuck
military no more.
We'll be back next week, y'all. 10 o'clock. We'll have more topics. I'm pretty sure we have not been short for any topics this year so far because it's been so eventful so far, 2023. So we'll be back next Thursday at 10 o'clock. So join us. Pass it.
No,
Robin
I
says
mean-
y'all grown mofos eating like
No.
you're still in college. You might as well eat spaghettios.
Robin needs to
I
come
need that
Robin
shit.
Hey,
needs
man,
to come
on
on the
top of
after
like,
show.
Oh,
Come on in the after show.
I
Come
hate
to the
seeing
after
any of
show.
those.
Man,
I didn't
Robin
like
was
them
saying,
back then.
You know, how many
No.
times have we gone out and eating chicken
Y'all be
fingers and
good.
fries,
Y'all
man? Come on.
No, come on the
I
after
did
show.
it Saturday.
Exactly, and it's all good.
And it was
Yeah,
It's
come
your
on the
money. You
after
spend it
show.
how you want
Child.
to. Sure, world dog.
'Cause I got
Bye,
money, so
y'all.
come on the after show.
Sing a
Oh,
song.
Brian
Sosa.
trying to tell us something.
Because I'm
Sing a
getting
song.
it